You have lost your way along the road, and you can't see anything you can call your own. But you see what's different, what you may not have to take a hold of all the games you played. Baby, don't be blind, yours to lose. Take responsibility for the path you choose. Baby, don't be blind. Wasn't long ago, yesterday, you weren't scared of anything, you were on your way. You let them win, let them beat you down, let them take the best of you when I was not around. Been waiting here like I've always been, faithful as the summer breeze, your eternal friend. You just have to turn around, it don't matter where. You lost your way along the road, and you can't see anything you can call your own. But you are not you just have to carry on. Have to try, baby, don't be blind. It's yours to lose. Take responsibility for the path you choose. Baby, don't be blind every single day. We can find the strength inside. We can find our way. So it's RPM Challenge Month, coming to the end of the RPM Challenge month. The RPM Challenge is a thing that's worldwide. It started here in the Seacoast, I believe. And what it is it's coming up. It's composing music now in February. It used to be you come up with a whole CD, 10 songs and 40 minutes worth of music in February, from soup to nuts. And that was a thing that we did, what I've done for a long time. Not one of the originators, but I'm very proud to be part of this thing. And so I'm going to do some of my new RPM Challenge songs. I'm going to do some old RPM Challenge songs too, and some other stuff. Unfortunately, because I wrote this song, I think there's one of them that I wrote, just finished it up today. So it's hard to know the words. I've been mesmerized, so I'll do them. It's 5 and a 9 is on his way down to the yard. Seems like a man just getting by. Shouldn't have to work this hard. The sun is barely rising as he shows up at the gate. Suddenly it hits him that it all might be too late. He grew up here in this hot town, full of dreams and a little pride. But his mom got sick and his dad got drunk, and he had to set them on aside. Now it's been 15 years or so since his mother finally passed away. But he's still here in this hard town. What he's waiting for, he just can't see. In this hard town, this hard town, the softly crunch time comes and goes, but he never really takes a break. The feeling that he's losing time is a feeling he can't shake. He knows he's only 40, but his knees feel like they're 85. What if what he's getting will not get him out alive? In this hard town, in this hard town, And somewhere in the distance are the dreams that he loves. He can't even see them in the days of this hard town. In this hard town. Quitting time, the sun has long since passed over the hill. Goes down to the local bar to try to get his fill. Buys himself a bottle for the thoughts that he can't think. He knows he should stop running as he buys himself another drink. In this hard town. In this hard town. Later at the bar that night, he buys the whole place another round. They raise a glass to everything they lost in this hard town. The song goes out to all the hardworking people. Those salt to the earth types. At least that's what we say. Folks who barely get on. It's a sad thing when we realize that really this country kind of rests on the backs of people who barely get through. And then we ask them to be happy. And one of the things about these songs is like, they're like 10 minutes old. How does it go? Momentary smile, that's my Jay-Z. Momentary smile, that's my Jay-Z. It might take a while, but it gets to me. That's wrong. Momentary smile, she looks right through me. It may take a while, but it gets to me. There can be no crazy like the way my Jay-Z says. You can't see her heart, she moves like weather. Whenever we're apart, it feels like we're apart when we're together. There can be no crazy like the way my Jay-Z says. Jay-Z, moving backwards. Crazy to put it in words. Save me, here we go again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Be just out of time, but that's my Jay-Z. She moves to speak her mind, and that just may be. There can be no crazy like the way my Jay-Z say, yeah, yeah. Jay-Z moving backwards. Crazy to put it in words. Save me, here we go again, yeah, yeah. Think you're winning. Think you're winning. The beginning. That's just how she draws you in. And the fun begins. You can't get away. The storm is coming. No matter what you say when you start running. There can be no crazy like the way my Jay-Z say, yeah. Jay-Z moving backwards. crazy to put it in words. Save me, here we go again. Yeah. Chasing, moving backwards. Crazy to put it in words. Save me, here we go again. Here we go again. Jay-Z. It's another one. My dream songs. RPM Challenge tunes. Here's another one. I've been playing these a little bit this month, which is nice. This one's called Love Songs. Once in a time there was a man crying for what he could not see. But I was tortured by a mind who knew not what a love could be. But I held steadfast to the hope that someday I would find you, and I would sing to you these words, and each day make them come true. Oh, and all my life, write you love songs born from my heart. All my life, write you love songs born from my heart. There were times to me it seemed that my path to you was lost, but I kept walking anyway, despite the pain, despite the cost. And all my life, write you love songs born from my heart. And all my life, write you love songs born from my heart. Then in a flash, in a room, lit by candles and lace, and the rush of perfume, what a rush I can't taste. And then you, like a dream, what a touch I had known. And at once comes the truth that my dark days had flown. And all my life, I write you love songs born from my heart. And all my life, I write you love songs born from my heart. Love songs, yeah, yeah. This one's silly. Those are all kind of silly. No. This one I just finished this one today. This is the COVID blues. Listen, people, let me tell you, there's a whole new bug in town. Say it comes from China, but it's really got me down. I got the COVID blues. I got the COVID blues. Got the COVID blues. COVID COVID blues. Like there's no one I can talk to when there's no one I can go. As the things go open, they just say that they don't know. I got the COVID blues. I got the COVID blues. I got the COVID blues. COVID blues. And you have to keep your distance and there's sheltering in place. My baby says she's smiling, but I cannot see her face. I got the COVID blues. I got the COVID blues. Got the COVID blues. COVID blues. I got the TV news on here and it's running day and night. Only thing they tell me is there ain't no end in sight. I got the COVID blues. I got the COVID blues. I got the COVID blues. COVID blues. And I hear from Mr. Biden that on Trump he dropped the ball. But no matter who you blame, don't bring any help at all. Got the COVID blues. I got the COVID blues. Got the COVID blues. COVID blues. Somebody, could you tell me which the vaccine I should get? They say they say that there's an answer, but I haven't heard it yet. I got the COVID blues. COVID blues. Got the COVID blues. COVID blues. Got the COVID blues. COVID blues. I got the COVID blues. COVID COVID blues. I do have the COVID blues though. It's a silly song. It's silly. Very silly. But it's all true. That's what I get for the new ones. That's what we got. The new RPM challenge songs. Got some old ones now. Never wonder where a life began. It begins when you inhale. I'm a part of everything, and that's when you begin to say, ride the currents of the up and down, flow along with everybody else. So now you do that giant thing, how you could get caught up in yourself, yeah. Caught up in the lies you tell, you could get caught up in the fun. You could get caught up in just getting by. Once your days pass one by one, the choices that you have to make, you could decide to just let go. Decide that you're giving up. If you do, then you don't know. Times are hard, it starts to show. And give it love, and it will grow. I did every one of you, and it's burning like a flame. It's nothing that you cannot do if you refuse to be contained. Where love begins, it begins when you inhale. Come a part of everything, and that's when you begin to say, ride the currents of the up and down. choices that you have to make. You could decide to just let go. Something you ain't giving up. If you do, then you don't know. In times your heart starts to show. Faith and giving love, and it will grow. Out in every one of you, and it's burning like a flame. There's nothing that you cannot do if you refuse to be condemned. Refuse to be condemned. That song, so that song ended up inspiring a whole musical that I wrote, which is pretty cool. This is one of the things that I really appreciate and love about the RPM challenge, is that it creates, it's like for me, it's like a jump starter creative thing. It's like, I don't know, it's so many different things. The songs that I played, that, you know, those songs, would they exist? I don't know. A song, for me, a song is like this profound culmination of events that I sit down to write. The music comes out. I mean, all these things happen in that moment. There was somebody once said that, you know, if you're writing a song and you stop, you'll lose the inspiration. I don't think that's not true for me at all. It certainly changes, I think, what the song is going to be at the other end. But the song still happens, and you know, for me, it's like the birth of this entity that otherwise wouldn't have existed. And so I'm just so grateful for it. So, and I'm slowly felt some gratitude. I'm grateful for the inspiration. Most of these songs come to me in dreams, which means that I wake up. All the songs, the RPM challenge songs that I played for you from this year all came to me in dreams, I believe. And so that's unbelievable. But also, there's so much inspiration I get from my black cousins who, through soul and blues and jazz, have inspired the vast majority of the music that I write. And so I'm very grateful to those people and want to give credit where credit is due. Also want to acknowledge the Wabanaki people on whose land I'm currently sitting. And I want to acknowledge the original carers of this land and generators of this land, and their loss and sacrifice, from which I benefit every day. Having said that, I'm actually going to do a song written by Bill Withers. Sometimes in our lives we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, then we will know there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Don't be long, I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please follow your pride. If I have things you need tomorrow for, no one can fill the your needs that you will not show. Just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you don't understand. We all need somebody to lean on. You know me, when you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. It won't be long, I'm gonna somebody to lean on. If you have a load you cannot bear, you cannot carry on. Right up the road, I'll share your load. If you just call me when you need a friend. Call me when you need a friend. Just call me when you need a friend. Just call me when you need a friend. Love that song. It's an original tune I wrote, not an RPM challenge song, but doing it nonetheless. Can't believe we're here once more, trying to deny there's a color war, waiting for someone else to change, saying like of cards just rearranged. So many words went dancing, so many signals I misread, looking at you through these wide eyes. There's a difference between the truth and lies, and it's time to stop believing it will be okay somehow. So you need a revolution, and it has to start right now. It's time for me to make this all of mine. Can't believe we're here once more, trying to deny this color war. Listen to my pain, never gonna walk away again. It's a secret we don't tell. It's brought us to this. If we believe we know what's true, can't accept a different point of view. No, no, no. And it's time to stop believing it will be okay somehow. We need a revolution, and it has to start right now. It's time for me to make this all of mine. I'll hear what you say, I'll get out of your way. Listen through my pain, never gonna walk away again. But you know that I believe that justice is a goal that we can reach. Maybe the beginning is the practice of what we preach, and make that the first lesson that we teach. Can't believe we're here once more, trying to deny this color more, waiting for someone else to change. Same deck of cards just rearranged, but at last the time has come. Stand for all, not just for some. Maybe finally we'll see we can share the fruit of liberty. Oh, it's time to stop believing it will be alright. We need a revolution, and it has to start right now. And it's time for me to make this all of mine. I don't hear the words you say, I won't get out of the way. Listen to my pain, never gonna walk away again. Never gonna walk away again. I'll never walk away again. That's a promise I made. This is another RPM challenge song. Ended up on a CD called This Light. It's available all over the place. There's a thing that I feel that comes over me. There's a thing that I feel that comes over me when I'm standing in this. It's a way that I know it's the only thing gonna get me through the night. And the man that I am when I'm here with you, when I start to feel the is a man that I know I will always be here every single day. It's just a light and it guides me like a beacon in the darkness, like you are. There's a thing that I know but I cannot see, cause it lives inside my heart. It's the only safe place that I can go when I need another. And the man that I am when I'm here with you, and I start to feel this way, is a man that I know when you became my wife. It's just a light and it guides me like a beacon in the darkness, like you are. It's just a light and it shines down from the heavens, and it guides when we think we've lost our way. Oh, it's just light and it brings us inspiration when we just can't think of anything to say. There's a thing that I feel that comes over me when I'm standing in this light. It's a way that I know it's the only thing gonna get me through the night. And the man that I am when I'm here with you, when I start to feel this way, is a man that I know I will always be here every single day. It's just a light and it guides me like a beacon in the darkness, like you are. It's just light and it guides me like a beacon in the darkness, back to you are. Just a light. It's a light. So, just as a little fun fact, on the cover of the This Light album was taken by my daughter, and at a beach that's close to here, and she inspired this song. Because she and I were hanging out in the ocean when it came in a dream, a reference back to that, and so but it's also a love song from a sweetie. This. Change comes, at least how it seems. Satisfied by making our dreams. Night goes by without our consent. When we are drowning in the undertow, hanging on and I won't let go, but we're fighting for our fight. Just can't be drowning in the undertow, hanging on and I won't let go, but we're fighting for our fight. Just can't wait. Your breath in circles in my mind. That comes, don't leave me behind, and days pass by. This time I won't stand still. Love me now, hold on until you're down in the undertow, hanging on and I won't let go, but we're fighting for our fight. We just can't wait. Down and in the undertow, hanging on and I won't let go, but we're fighting for our fight. Just you are with me now. Look at mine. We were drowning in the undertow, hanging on and I won't let go, but we're fighting for our fight. Drowning in the undertow, hanging on and won't let go, but we're fighting for our fight. We just can't. This is a song, I'm pretty sure this was an RPM challenge song. If you're feeling lost and naked in the cold, the war inside your head is just so. You get to take somebody's hand and let the rain away the lies you've told, yeah. The only thing you can do to stop the pain, if you ever want to see the sun again, you got to let that river flow and let the water wash away. But you can't, yeah. You burn like a flame, no one can take. You shine like a star, be who you are, yeah, yeah. Feeling lost and naked tonight, the war inside your head is just so. You gotta take somebody's hand and let the rain just wash away. But you bad, it's the only thing that's standing in your way. There's a secret that you keep inside that you won't say. But if you let somebody know, cause even nobody's perfect anyway. Like a veil, no one can take. Shine like a star, be who you are. Cause it's never been you have to be. Instead of who I see right here, right now. You're feeling lost and naked in that cold, holding back those tears that you won't cry. You've done it so long you can't remember why. But let yourself move on, and your soul begin to fly. But like a flame, no one can dare shine like a star. And be who you are. Yeah, 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 yeah. Be who you are. I'm gonna do some guitar songs, some of my RPM songs. I already did there's two. And I get a song that I haven't written yet that I'm in the middle of writing. Clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. No, Trace, come on, here. Work with me. Work with me. Oh gosh. It's I'm not sure I was clear about this, but I have until March 1st to get it done. You know, it used to be back when it started, you had to build in the time that you needed to actually get the CD to at least for here, around here, you had to get it to the Wire magazine office. It was so cool because it was literally like, you know, running down there, and Karen would be down there receiving them. I think it was the first, well, there was one year when you got your picture taken when you showed up, and I actually couldn't do it myself, so I had to have my family bring it down, so it wasn't a picture of me, it was a picture of them. But then I did get it down there one year for the picture thing. That was awesome. And then there was a year where I actually brought. Then there was a year where you had to bring it down to River Run Books, great bookstore, by the way, independent bookstore, very cool, amazing stuff. And so I dropped it in. That was great. And then the next year I didn't check, and I brought it to River Run Books anyway. Unfortunately, they're very cool and very connected to the whole. It was all digital that year, so I was like one of the 4 people that brought it, or I don't even know if there's that many who actually brought it to the bookstore. But this next song was a response to a song prompt by Gakap Salatro III, and he actually did a compilation of all the songs that were responses to the prompt. I guess find out if you got one this year. About relationships. Sitting at the table after City died, the in-laws, they were worried and the grandkids cried. Hank just sat there smiling like a little kid, thinking about his love and all the things they did. Go out and howling at the summer moon, stay in bed the next day until way past noon. Go off on adventures just because no one knew. These are the kind of things that Hank and Sadie do. Everybody knows what Hank and Sadie do. Every moment is a dream come true, and the thing that life is a pressure. So are you, and everybody knows what Hank and Sadie do. Hank and Sadie met, they were just 18. Were the sweetest pair that you have ever seen. Everybody knew that they would fight. Saw each other somehow almost every day. Hank said we're married, everyone was there. When Hank went off to war, the whole said a prayer. Said he told her parents she was going to. Smiled and said that's just what Hank and Sadie do. And everybody knows what Hank and Sadie do. Live like every moment is a dream come true, and the thing that life is a precious. So are you. But everybody knows what Hank and Sadie do. People say I love like Hank and Sadie do. Like the way the water makes the sky look blue, but when the flame goes out, you know the light goes too. And everybody knows what Hank and Sadie do. Wasn't very long before he closed his eyes. And his Sadie like the last crow flies. Grandkids ask their uncle how come Hank died too. The smile is just what Hank and Sadie do. Never knows what Hank and Sadie do. live like every moment is a dream come true and think that I'm precious. So are you, and everybody knows. Everybody knows what Hank said is yeah. Hank and Sadie had a magical kind of love that meant when one was gone, the other one just couldn't be on this earth. It's like living without your lungs. It's another RPM challenge song from way back. It's called Say Every Word. Whether prophet, judge, or savior, we are walking the same hard road. And I struggle just to catch my breath, and I'm carrying this load about the things that I have seen there, and the truth I and the heartache and the suffering, and the fire of what I know, and I say every word, yeah. I say every word about the people we have left behind, about the children in the street, about the to them that we don't intend to keep, and I say every word, yeah. Yes, I say every word. You may choose to hold your tongue, but I say every word, yeah. About the homeless man who's just like you, about the terrorist inside, about the man in the stock exchange, and the fear that we all hide, about the vows that we break every day, and the right that we make wrong, the single woman raising kids who we scorn for being strong. And I say every word. Yes, I say every word. You may choose to hold your tongue, but I say every word. Yeah, every word. Don't get me wrong, brother. I'm just like you. We can just say what's real. We can say every word. We can say every word. Brother, prophet, judge, or savior, we all walk the same hard road. And I catch my breath when I'm carrying this load about the things that we just won't let go, and the tears that we don't cry, and the stories that we tell ourselves. Whoa, even though it's just a lie, and I say every word, yeah. Yes, I say every word. You may choose to hold your tongue, but I say every word. Yes, I say every word. Yes, I say every word. Oh. Daddy sits in his recliner, wondering what today. Seems like yesterday was better. They don't mean a thing. So he sits in that recliner. The past keeps rolling by. Lately he can't seem to figure out if he should even try. Past keeps rolling, yeah, 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 yeah. So he sits in that recliner and wonders, should he even comb his hair? People walking by his window, do they even notice? Not sure he's really there. Even comb his hair, yeah, 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 yeah. Thinking about the choices that he made, maybe what we leave behind. Thinking about what's waiting for him past that next year. Out we might. What we leave behind, yeah, 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 yeah. So he sits in that recliner. The flash, it all comes clear. Finally gets the answers to the questions he's been asking, and they replace his fear. Give meaning to his tears, yeah, yeah. But there's no one to hear. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now it goes out to all the folks who are passing lonely because this crazy COVID. Can't be with our loved ones when we go. That's a tough thing. But I'm grateful to be alive today. This is my grateful song. We all walk around that brings both fear and fortune. We all carry gifts that burden us sometimes. We all carry gifts, and the only thing that we're common is a strength that just refuses to resign. I have seen the faces of the hungry, I have seen it in the faces of the weak. I have seen it even when there should be. It is this that brings me here today to speak. No man is souls in need of comfort. I thought I'd come here to let you know I'm grateful for this day, grateful for this day. I don't need any reason, no matter what the season, I'm grateful for this day. I could act as if my whole life is a struggle. I can act as if there's nothing there for me. I can look at everyone like they are strangers, but instead I choose to do my best to see. There'll be times when I feel outnumbered. I thought I'd come here to let you know I'm grateful for this day, grateful for this day. I don't need any reason, no matter what the season, I'm grateful for this day. And I know there will be times when I feel outnumbered. I thought I'd come here to let you know I'm grateful for this day. I don't need any reason, no matter what the season, I'm grateful for this day, grateful for this day. I'm grateful for this day. Don't need any reason. No matter what the season, I'm grateful for this day. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. Just want to point out that it is 5 minutes to 6, and it is not completely dark out yet. And that is a wonderful thing that happens as we move towards longer days. Hope everybody has a great day. I'll be back on Wednesday with another live stream of music, but also with more, not much next with Dr. Joel, actually in a couple of moments. Bye, everybody.